welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We have already started here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his team. He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Alexander-Arnold clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And it's Pedri. Now it's Girassi, looking for options for movement. And that's a good ball. Big chance! Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. And that could set him on his way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde threads one in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Valverde. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Sanchez does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold with a beautifully timed run. He's on it, can he get away? Girassi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Still goalless. Caicedo stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! It's a loose ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Barcelona have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi, nicely spread. Valverde could try cutting inside here. And Messi! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Keeper's dealt with that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nice interception, well timed. Good running, strong and purposeful. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a promising position. Messi, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Szoboszlai. It's a searching pass. Robertson. And Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Played into space. Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. No way through. Valverde.
This is the time you need that pace.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? He's shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Szoboszlai plays it in. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kane. Messi, looking understandably energised after his goal. It's played through for him. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos.
Barcelona in the second half going.
El dorsal 7.
Camavinga, there he goes, motoring forward. That is good strength. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. And the pass is intercepted. Son Heung-min. He's being urged to shoot. Backward it goes.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Szoboszlai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's clever. And that should get the job done. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Goulet. Szoboszlai.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.000.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Now that looks a decent ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's cut it out. Valverde. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And it's Messi. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Valverde goes steaming forward. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So a chance here. What can they make of it? He's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
Alexander-Arnold probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Timber. Goulet. Now this could be shapes to shoot! They've scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, can he finish? And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firm. He's gone for goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
Takes a shot! Caicedo. Camavinga. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai. 5 minutes left on the clock. This chance for a shot! Goulet. Caicedo. Valverde. 4 extra minutes added on. Alexander-Arnold.
Great feat, that.
Could go all the way here. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! It's there! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And this is Kane. Oh, he's been caught napping. Son in! There's a goal! That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Camavinga. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Szoboszlai. João Neves. And here's Messi. He has found the way through. Kane. It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Can he... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Akanji. Goes for goal! And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold, he's got two! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Fernandes. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Fernandes. Now it's Kane. And that could set him on his way. And it's Valverde. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Almost tries from distance. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Girassi is wide and looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. He is through here! And this is Kane. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
João Neves. For Valverde. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And this is Messi. No, again, there's no way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, that is a nice touch. It's Son Heung-min! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Now there's a fun. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Camavinga, and that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A lot of space ahead of him. Tries a shot! Could be danger here. Great chance! And he should have made it 4.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Los nuestros han jugado un excelente primer tiempo. Que no se vaya nadie, que aún queda el segundo.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Well, there's the clearance. Pedri. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! They've done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. Referee's given a throw. Oh, sweet feet. He slings it in. Sanchez deals with that comfortably. But that has not gone well. Now this could be a chance. He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Szoboszlai. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered. And the shot! In for the pieces! We've got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And that's a throw. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Camavinga, looking for options for movement. Bastoni running with the ball. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And he's picked out the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Fernandez. Aimed beyond the defence. Fernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! Do not write them off! Back they come! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. Pedri is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's good running with the ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball. That is a brilliant interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Camavinga. Who saw this coming? Barcelona have come back from the very brink. And he's lost his... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Valverde. He's through here. And he's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Fernandez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked now Mbappe.
Chance!
Now, that's another chance! It's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
2 up and very little time left. Surely the... Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and...
Szoboszlai! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Szoboszlai. Can he finish? Well, in he goes again. Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. He is through here. Mbappe finds himself offside. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. Threads one in. João Neves. Valverde. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar spots it and intercepts. Shot could be on. Now that is a hefty challenge. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the through ball. Bullish header! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Cleared without complication.
And it's Valverde. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Well, tries a shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And a chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Xavi Simons clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Decent shot!
And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's been drilled in. That is a brilliant interception. Valverde. Szoboszlai. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. And he shoots! They've scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum...
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, this is a great... Takes a shot! And one more try!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Szoboszlai! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Stefan de Vrij. White. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. He came in hard, very hard. And the pass is intercepted. He's tried one! A whisker high.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
João Neves. Pedri. Tries a deft little ball. Not the most convincing of passes. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Valverde, that is a great pick out. And that's out of reach. White. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Valverde tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bastoni makes the interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's a look and place it forward. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
And the shots! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are pulling clear here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Szoboszlai.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Good take.
Shoots! It's a goal!
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So is this the start of a comeback? Szoboszlai, nicely spread. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Valverde. Great vision. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez in acres of space out wide. And it's Simons. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely weighted ball.
Goes for a shot!
Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Now it's Szoboszlai, and it's made its way to him. Valverde. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that was never going to make it. Pedri, looking for the run. De Bruyne. Pass somewhat off target. Szoboszlai. Valverde. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Sanchez, played back, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through.
Big chance!
And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for...
Surely now!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a searching pass. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Look at the space here.
Oh. And the shot! It's in!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
No, it's come to nothing. I think we're just about done here. And it's Simons. Looking for options for movement.
Shot, surely!
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
This then to draw level.
A formality, we're level.
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
2 goals on the day, and he may not... Chance for a shot!
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
4 minutos de descuento.
João Neves. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Girassi! He scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Girassi, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
A continuación, se podrán ver
Your final thoughts, Jim?
estadísticas de...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Se enfrentan el
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
As you can see, we've already started here. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Looking to play him in. And he's taking no chances there.
Passes short and sharp.
João Neves.
And he's in on goal.
So much time and space here.
And that's been won straight back.
Played out to the left flank.
Oh, sweet feet.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Palmer was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Oh, well played, well played.
Jimenez does well to get it back.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Good read, needed to be. Yamal! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Now it's Messi.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. That has been cut short. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Yamal. That has ended up in no man's land.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Bastoni cuts it out. João Neves. No way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Punched away. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Camavinga. Kane has it in. Oh, what
Good chance here! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Girassi receives it in a wide position. And he was alert to it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's another chance. Just too high. João Neves. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game.
Tries a shot!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kane chips it through. Bastoni cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception, well...
Chance! And yes, it's there!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always...
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Oh, taken with style.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And they win it back again. And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie. Attenzione, un cambio.
Here we go again then. Barcelona decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And this is Ronaldo. He is through here.
Real chance! They've scored!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. So here comes the substitution. It's become a case of men against boys. And he cuts out the supply. And that's another good win of the ball. So what can they make of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Fagioli gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes a shot! Sanchez. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through.
He's had a shot! No mistake!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. And here's Fascioli.
Valverde. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. Goes for a shot! He scored! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi! That could... And again! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Messi can rightly take credit for the finish, but it was the quick retrieval of the ball that set it up. That was key.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Fascioli. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
And the shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there... Oh, he's been caught napping! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And the shot! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. Now it's Kane.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's burst through. Bastoni. Oh, some tackle that. Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That is a brilliant interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now Mbappe! It's in!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona playing... Great chance! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach!
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Can he get on the end of this? Shot could shoot!
He's got away with one there.
Barcelona finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can he find a finish? Goulart receives it in
And the shot!
Pass somewhat off target. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're underway here. Shooting chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so... He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? The ball has bounced loose now. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será sustituido por el dorsal 19.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he was alert to it. Look at the can he finish? He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Barcelona already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Girassi. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him, and he failed to get his head up.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Girassi, and he whips it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Neves. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
They want to be quick to recover this. Yamal's cross.
It's a mighty effort!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Girassi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Mbappe. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's picked his way through.
Just the goal. Tries a shot!
Goulet. And that's a throw-in. And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's in on goal! And the shot! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Girassi.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
He's found a way through. Oh, red, nice interception. Goulet, not the most accurate pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri running with the ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Valverde. And that has left him in a heap.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that
Decent chance!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Valverde.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Yamal. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get...
Osimhen! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Osimhen, it's a searching pass. Well, played right into his path. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think They need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
And the second half gets underway.
El dorsal 3.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing head! That's another chance!
João Neves. Now it's Girassi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Mbappe.
And he's worked it through.
Alexander-Arnold.
Gives it back.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Fernando Torres.
Is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
And that's going to be a booking.
Rafinha.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Can he get on the end of this?
And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a ball! Chance for a shot!
Oh, that was close.
Sanchez does really well to win the ball there. And it's Pedri.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Oh, can he get onto this?
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Rafinha.
Up he goes!
Decent enough try. Pedri wins the duel this time. Looking to play him in.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Vardiol knocks it into space. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Messi. Pedri. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that is out of play. Timber. João Neves tries to play it through. Valverde. He has a look out. He's found a way. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi. Sanchez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. 75 minutes played.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Valverde. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Torres. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
And he shoots!
And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Pedri. Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mbappe. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And this is Torres, out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedri, nicely intercepted. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until...